What's going on, guys? My name is Darrien. I'm the owner-operator of DFF Bootcamp in Rio Vista, California. So I just wanted to make this video just updating you guys on my story and my progress. So I get people in my DMs all the time telling me that they saw my testimonial on Jonathan's website and they just want to know if the Dumbbells to Dollars course is worth it. You don't even understand, like, the amount of value that you get from this thing is insane. Like, you can't even put a dollar amount on it. You can't. Like, it's given me all of the principles and all of the tried and true methods that have helped me to be successful. So quick backstory on me. When I first bought Jonathan's program, I was working at a bank. I thought I had a baby on the way. I was stressing for money. There was always way more month at the end of the money, and I was just trying to find a way to make some extra cash. So working at the bank, I decided I was going to start doing personal training on the side because I tried it out when I was 18 and I ended up getting fired because I was a horrible trainer and nobody ever taught me how to be, a great coach and the business aspect of it. It was never something that I imagined I'd be able to do full time as my primary income and be able to support my family and pay all my bills with. So I was searching on YouTube and looking for, how to be a better personal trainer, how to make more money as a personal trainer, how to be an independent trainer. Just like I'm sure a lot of you guys have. You guys search YouTube and you're trying to find information out there that can help you in your business. And I stumbled across Jonathan's video on personal trainer salary. And I watched the video and I was like, I like this guy. Like, he's very to the point. He's no bullshit. Like, he doesn't, it's not a bunch of woo-woo make you feel good. Like, he gives you the facts. And I, like I'm sure a lot of you have, went through a rabbit hole of watching all of Jonathan's videos from the beginning all the way up, the client psychology of nutrition, everything. I watched everything. And the same theme kept coming up with, if you're looking for a way to take your business to the next level, try my Dumbbells to Dollars course where we teach trainers how to be independent trainers. And finally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. At the time, it was, $97. I'm sure he's raised the price by now. I hope he has, because that thing was so freaking cheap. It was insane. Like, you almost feel like you almost buy it without the expectation that it's going to be good because it's so cheap. Literally, his Dumbbells to Dollars course, the amount of value in the videos and the effort that he put in making sure that everything was thorough and to the point and that you would be able to grasp it, he could have charged thousands of dollars for it and I would have paid for it. It's literally the foundation of everything. It taught me how to not just be a great coach, because I'm sure all of us are great personal trainers, but it taught me the business aspect of it. And it opened my eyes and made me start to realize that it's possible to be able to quit my job and start my business from scratch with nothing. He showed me everything, like how to structure my first boot camp, how to market my first boot camp, how to be able to close the client, how to sell them on the idea of a boot camp. Everything I learned from that course, from that small investment that still a lot of people think is like they're debating if they should spend $100 or $200 on a course, when literally, like, it will make it so that you can make that money back 1,000 times back. So for me, when I bought the course, I was working at the bank, and what I would do is I would literally be driving to work listening to the courses, and within a week I went through everything. And I was convinced that, you know what, I'm going to start this boot camp thing. Because at the time I was just running one-on-one personal training or small group personal training, and first of all, it was hard to get clients. It was hard trying to figure out how to get clients to pay, top dollar for a personal trainer, $50, $60, $70 an hour. And then on top of it, it's like, okay, how can I be able to manage my time better? Because even as a personal trainer, if you have a ton of clients, if you're working back to back to back to back, you're working 10 or 12-hour days. And I didn't want to do that. And for me, I couldn't do that because I had a full-time job. So I had to figure out, okay, how can I get the most amount of clients in the morning before work and the most amount of clients after work for an evening boot camp? And from the course, I learned exactly how to structure it so that I could make it seem like an exciting thing to do for people in my community. He taught me how to offer the free class, how to get people involved, how to sell them, how to talk to them. So what I started doing was I was working at the bank full time. from 8 to 5 p.m. And I started a 5:30 a.m. boot camp. And through the course and everything that I learned in it, I was able to get 12 people from my first ever class. You might have seen that testimonial where my first class, I made $2,400. 12 people times $200, $2,400 for an extra 1 hour of work a day. I was mind boggled. $2,400, I wasn't even making that at the bank working 40 hours a week. So it made me think like, okay, what if I were to actually dedicate all of my effort into this and not do it as a side hobby? And I was super scared to quit my job. So what I did was I opened up a 6:30 p.m. boot camp, and then I got another 12 people. So another $2,400. So already I'm bringing in $5,000 a month on top of my day job, which is supposed to be my primary income. You know, I was making about $3,000 a month at the bank. So I realized, you know what? If I quit my job and I open up another, like a 9 a.m. boot camp, and I get another 10 people, I'm going to be making way more money than I would have ever made working at the bank, even if I worked there for years and got raises and raises and raises. One of the greatest things was he taught me how to be able to secure a lease and be able to find a place to run my boot camp out of that is favorable for me, that it benefits me, and I'm not giving all my money to the gym. So I negotiated something with a local gym, and I was able to run my boot camp at 5:30 in the morning, 9 a.m., and 6:30 p.m. I was working 3 hours a day, making almost $8,000 a month in my first year. It was crazy to me. I didn't think it was possible. But Jonathan showed me how to run it as a business and how to be smart about it and not just be a great coach, but be able to sell my services. Long story short, I ended up finding an even better place at a local church, and I was able to save up enough money to invest in my own equipment. I bought tons of dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells. I pretty much bought an entire gym, cash, not financing it, cash from the clients that I was able to get from the knowledge in the Dumbbells to Dollars course. Fast forward to today, now I have my own place right on Main Street in town. I have a freaking commercial building that has my logo up on the thing. I have tons of clients. And the greatest thing is that Jonathan it's not like you just buy the course and it's like, here you go. Jonathan has this private Facebook group where all of us personal trainers, us fit bosses, get to go and talk about business and talk about different strategies. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's somewhere you can't find anywhere else, because how many people do you really get to talk about fitness, personal training, business with? You don't. And you build this community and you're able to learn from other people. And Jonathan is constantly pouring new information into us and showing us new strategies and new tactics. And one of the greatest things about Jonathan, and something that you're not going to find anywhere else, is that as soon as the pandemic hit, this man went to work and had a solution for us within about 48 hours. He was able to transition us onto virtual boot camp and be able to show us how to train on Zoom. He figured everything out, like the structure. Oh, here's the portal for them to log in and be able to do it on their own. Oh, here's your own app. Oh, he did all of that for us and gave us the blueprint so that we could continue to be successful and not let our businesses crumble under the pandemic. So I owe so much to Jonathan, and I'm forever in gratitude to him. He's a very good friend of mine and a mentor. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen tons of ads around talking about, become an online trainer, and you're seeing all these random people that are doing Facebook ads. Jonathan doesn't do that many ads. Like, Jonathan is like the grandmaster wizard. He's like the secret, He's not the dude who's pumping a bunch of money out there to make up for the fact that his product is shit. He has the best product around, and he's probably very humble and won't even tell you that his is the best. But I'm telling you, this man works harder than anybody I've ever met in my life to make sure that the trainers under his guidance are successful. So I've successfully been in business for 3 years, 2 in the normal world and 1 through the pandemic. And none of that would have been possible if I never purchased the Dumbbells to Dollars course. If I never purchased his course and I was trying to figure this all out on my own, I would have failed long ago. But Jonathan has always been there to guide us, even when times got hard, even when the world shut down. He showed us how to continue to be successful and keep getting clients and actually thrive and build another source of income so that when this whole pandemic is over with, now we have another stream of income. We'll be able to do in-person training again. And now we have this whole virtual online clientele that we wouldn't have otherwise had. So if you're still on the fence and you don't know if you should be buying the Dumbbells to Dollars course, invest the money. Like, don't be stupid. Stop hesitating. Spend the freaking money. Watch the videos. Apply what he's learned. Watch the videos. Apply the techniques that he's teaching you, and you can absolutely be successful. There's nothing special about me. I'm not some rich guy. I'm not some super smart person, but I realize that I need to learn from the best people. So I found the expert in fitness business that shows trainers how to be successful. And I made the smart decision in investing in myself and buying this course. And it's paid off tremendously. I've made so much freaking money. It's insane. I have so many clients. I'm literally one person and I'm crushing the other gyms in my town that have entire staffs. Because of the skills that Jonathan has been able to teach us. He's taught me how to be organized, taught me how to bill properly. He's taught me how to manage my clients, how to be able to continue to sell and not just get them in, but how to keep them in and retain them as clients. So every day that I walk into my storefront business on Main Street, I always remember that is thanks to Jonathan and the knowledge that he has given me. And I'm happy to be part of Team Fit Boss because this is the place that you want to go. This is the only place that you want to go. So stop hesitating. Buy the course. It's 100,000% worth it. It should be $2,000 or, $5,000 based on the amount of value that you're getting from it. So buy it now before Jonathan actually smartens up and raises the price.